This guy could teach Nico a thing or two about using the deagle.
Times it to perfection. And Simple sitting. No! Disaster! An absolute disaster!
Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Time's Little Window. Today we'll be checking out a couple more demos that were submitted to me on my Discord to see if anyone was cheating in them. So in this first game, we're going to be checking out Commend Me. In the warm-up, nothing seems too suspicious right off the bat, and it looks like this player doesn't even get a kill until the third round. Now, while I wouldn't say that is overly suspicious, it is kind of strange you knew exactly where that CT was going to be playing the sight from. And to make things more incriminating, when he peeks out on this left-hand side, it looked like he was dead on the CT, even though he wasn't able to get the kill. But definitely still too early to say anything for sure. Now, in this next round, there was either an incredibly good call from his teammates that said someone was pushing underpass, or he could just see this guy straight through the ground because he was more than aware of this push. Now, the kill on this guy in sight isn't overly suspicious. That is a pretty standard angle for people to play in. And nothing too crazy about this kill here either, because his teammate was fighting the guy in window. But that's when things get a little bit more suspicious. Hey guys, if you're looking for a quick way to sell your skins safely, then make your way over to sellyourskins.com. Selling your skins is pretty much instant, with an average time of 5 minutes to receive your funds. They can send you the money in several different ways, such as PayPal, bank, and crypto. There is also a bonus system where the more you sell on the site, the better deals you will get permanently. Use the link in the description and use my code TIMES to get an extra bonus today. Here he seems to be absolutely certain of this counter-terrorist position, and not only that, he seems to follow him directly through the boxes. The way he peeks this guy in underpass seems a little bit suspicious just because it is an off angle, and he seems to stop at the right spot to take him down. But not more suspicious than him coming back over to the A site and just following this guy through the boxes again. Now, I know this guy's hiding behind that box every time, but he's just way too consistent about knowing exactly when this guy is behind Firebox. That may have been all he needed to go a little more blatant. Here you can see he's watching over there towards Catwalk, not worried about anyone in sight or rotating over here, but knows that this guy's going to peek out over here towards him and he's going to be able to get an easy kill. Okay, on to the second half, and once again, he just seems to keep his crosshair on people through walls. And he hits some pretty nasty shots on that second and third guy. This kill right here in slow motion looks absolutely insane. I'm surprised he didn't shoot at the guy in the background. As he's rotating, he hears someone over there at the A side, turns towards him and gets another easy kill. He definitely seems better than the players on the other team, but the problem is, it seems like he might have too much information because of how many times he's been shooting people through walls and boxes. He definitely wouldn't be the first cheater to try to hide it. Now, at first I was unsure if he actually spotted this guy out that he shot on Catwalk, but as I watched it again, you can see that he clearly did jiggle and get the information before peeking back out and pre-firing this guy on Cat. What's even shadier is this guy on the bottom. Even though he's not able to get the kill onto him, notice as the guy ducks down to hold the angle. He doesn't actually spot that part out, yet he comes out pre-firing it. And again, just seems to be following people through boxes and walls. How does he know this guy is pushed out over here towards Tetris? Here it looks like he made a really big mistake, peeking out towards the terrorist, not realizing that the terrorist is behind a wall and having to correct his crosshair. Keep in mind, at this point he's losing 7-4, so he's going to toggle up a little bit. Even though he hears this guy shoot out the vent above window room and knows that that guy's fighting his teammate, he knows that the real threat is going to be coming from Catwalk. He knows where everyone is. He's not going to get caught off guard at all. And if you're still not sold, this round should be the icing on the cake. Notice that after he gets these first 2 kills, he stares at this guy through the van. At this point, it is just blindly obvious this guy is full-on wall hacking. Last round of the game, it starts off promising for this cheater, but he's not quite able to pull it off, and it ends in a tie. Valve, this guy is blatantly wall hacking, please ban him. And with that, we'll move on to the next game that was submitted. Next up, we're watching Karma, who just seems to be a god right out of the gate. Look at that deagle. Nico needs to call him up. And it looks like his awareness and Galil aren't too shabby either. Second round of the game, and seemingly overly aware. But even even more so, something about that deagle looks off. Next up comes one of the cleanest one-taps you will ever see. But just when you think you've seen it all, watch this bunny hop peek towards middle. I swear, I thought this guy was playing Counter-Strike Source for a minute. This guy is definitely far more blatant than the last guy, and we can definitely tell, even this early on in the game, that he is blatantly cheating. Watch him sneak up on this terrorist. He never even spotted this guy out, he just knew he was out on the ledge. Yeah, you don't get much more blatant than that. Once again, following people through walls with his crosshair. And let's be honest guys, he is just straight up hunting people at this point. With his cheats doing everything for him, he's convinced himself he's the Terminator or some shit. I can imagine it's incredibly frustrating for the other team, especially when all he needs to do is buy a deagle and he can pull off rounds like this. What makes it even worse is you can clearly see that the other team is lower ranked. Yeah, sure, they missed a couple of shots here and there, but you notice they don't have any crossfires. They're not playing together, and because of this, he's able to just pick them off one by one. Alright, on to the second half. Let's see if he decides to turn down his cheats and tries to make it, quote, fairer for the other team. Even though technically, he's just leading them along because he can turn them up at any time. Oh my, this is just absolutely ridiculous. He doesn't even know where the walls are. He just aims on people straight through walls as if he doesn't know the map. And now he's bunny hopping around holding a scout. Uh-oh. Well, at least he's not locking onto people's heads. Not that it matters because look at how many kills he's already racked up. Honestly, as a legitimate player, playing against a cheater with a scout is the most unfair thing in the world because of that crazy high movement speed and the wall hacks. There's just no way to react to it. And now he is just literally locking onto everyone's head and through boxes and walls. There is nothing they can do. Valve, just ban this piece of shit already. Alright, one guy left, the cheater, making his way over here back towards the A site. Had a couple hops right there, and he's just gonna finish off the final CT. Never even gave him a chance. Yeah, I don't know why he decided to go full out on that last round. Maybe it was because of the taunts thrown out by the CTs. Definitely nothing wrong with people throwing out a bunch of shit talk to cheaters. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that alone cause some cheaters to just full off lose their shit and start rage hacking. I feel bad for the other team though. Hopefully when Counter-Strike 2 comes out, VAC Live will be able to catch these cases as they're happening. Especially if the cheater goes as blatant as this guy did on the final round. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have a suspicious demo you'd like me to review, just submit it to me on my Discord. You can find the link in the description below. And as always, have a great day.